Welcome back, everybody, to the 2023 NXL Sunshine State Major, Kissimmee, Florida. Out here on this beautiful Lone Wolf Premier Field, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Brody Lewis from A-Team. How you doing today, bud?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Good, good. So we've had some great action so far. I know you guys are going to be playing on this field later today, correct?
Correct, yep.
So we have, in this set, we have the Jesters taking on Growl, and we have Indianapolis Mutiny taking on Good Games. Do you guys play any of those teams?
We played Mutiny yesterday.
Okay.
We won against them, and today we play GG Factory.
Awesome. So GG Factory, essentially made up of the Distortion guys from last year. A lot of those guys moved into Good Games, the St. Louis area for that camp, and brought in some other semi-pro guys. So, again, great day we're going to have so far. Now, I believe Jesters and Growl are both 1-1.
I believe so, yes.
And then you guys, are you guys 2-0? How's A-Team doing?
Yep, we're 2-0 for the set so far.
Awesome. Let's see. Got Walker from Carbon over here, giving him my phone number so I can try to go by the booth and get some free Carbon stuff. So, all right, 30 seconds before this next point, brought to you by all of our amazing sponsors here. GI Sports, Infamous, Lone Wolf, who are sponsoring the Golden Barrel Award for the Premier Field. Sup Air, Valken Gel Blasters, Virtue, Planet Eclipse, HK Army, Hormesis Paintball, who gave some amazing headbands to my production crew for gifts. Appreciate them. Dye Paintball, and DLX Lux Technologies. So we're going to right now get into this breakout on your screen. So in the blue is going to be the Jesters. Greenville Growl is going to be in the white and black jerseys.
Looks like they both tried to match each other on the snake side.
So it looks like it's going to be 3
penalty
on
the left. Oh!
Major penalty.
That might be it on that side.
That might take out all the bodies, so that will end it.
Great first point for the Greenville.
Yeah. What a gift they get.
Literally, they're hyped. Starting out good.
Yeah, literally bomb goes off on Jester's side of the field.
Unfortunate, yeah. That's exactly how you want to come out for the first point, though, for Greenville. They did great that first point.
Yeah, they shot 2 off the break. They shot the Dorito runner on the break. They shot the snake player on the break.
Yep.
And then they shoot the can player on the Dorito side, not the outside can, but the inside can. And obvious hit, looked at it, went right back to playing.
Right back to it,
and then bang, man, that'll get you a major every day of the week.
Every time, yep. Looks like a Unger, Kerr.
Yep, Wank.
Good line. Yep.
Now, kind of a last-minute addition there. Hank Stumpf came over.
Oh, yeah.
As well, so Hank's going to be playing with them. Hank, Ironman player from last year, played World Cup with Good Games.
Yep.
Really close with Good Games. They had just the heartbreaker match with PB Fit.
Yeah.
They weren't able to go to send on to finals. So we'll see if they can recreate some magic here.
Yep, we will.
Mutiny is going to be so Mutiny's in the black and gold.
Yep.
And Good Games is going to be in the black and yellow. Yeah. So the one thing is Aaron Tholey, legendary player, is guesting right now, playing with Mutiny. So let's see. We got pro-on-pro action right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
3 on the snake side for GG.
So it looks like a good 5-on-5 breakout.
Yep. They're married at the wedges right now, snake side wedges.
How strong has that bunker been for you guys?
It's been very, very strong. It's a very aggressive bunker that you can make a lot of stuff happen from. But it's a lot of patience up there at the brick and at the snake side wedge up there.
Ooh, Mutiny player taking a bounce, hot bounce there in that snake side wedge we were just talking about. So now Good Games doing a great job. I believe this is James Link.
I believe so, yeah.
Number 72, making his way from TCP Machine now on Good Games. So all these players out here fighting for a chance to win their pro spot at the end of the season.
Shot in.
I think he got the shot in the pod pack. Oh, but he didn't catch him. Oh, ref is, ref says get out of there.
Losing one from the snake side temple.
So, and they're losing another one on the Dorito side.
Oh, yeah.
So Good Games doing a great job right now. Losing another one. I believe it's 4-on-2.
Yeah, 4-on-2.
4-on-2.
Looks like this guy's going to get a wrap shot on this guy. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to have to destroy him. Ooh, yep.
There it is, yep.
And the bloodbath continues.
Yep.
as they're going to shoot out the last body in the back center as well. Ooh, Mutiny chirping a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Giving Good Games a piece of his mind. Yeah, after the Mutiny player stood up in that wing, he caught a little couple hot extra ones.
Yeah, a couple extras.
Caught a 2-piece and a soda there on the way out. So yeah, man, a little bit about yourself. So one of the reasons I wanted you in the booth, and what I think is really exciting is 15 years old, correct?
Yep.
Playing in semi-pro. This is the stuff that I love to see because you're the future of pro paintball. So have you in here, get a little bit of background on you. How did you get onto the 18 camp?
So my dad, he was talking to a lot of the Revo guys and all that stuff, and I wanted to be part of something more so just something that can help me grow as a team. And I really enjoyed the 18 play style and how they played and all that. And so they had tryouts up in Maryland, and I went out for that, and me and two of my other friends, we all made that team.
Just stunting on fools here. So 14 minutes, 30 seconds left to go after that quick 30-second point there.
Looks like Jesters dropping one.
On the break. So I think it's 5-on-4 in favor of Growl right now.
Yep. Good move into the snake side break. Looks like they're going to be locked down on this side.
Yeah, they're really pushing the issue in this situation. And they're going to shoot another one off the Dorito side. So great job by Growl. Now 3-on-5.
Taking ground, yeah. I think he might be able to get a shot in that Dorito over there.
Yeah,
from their snake.
Yep, he's got the shot. He's tucking in right now. I'm not sure he's going to get it, though.
Nope.
He's going to miss the shot. Oh, so they're going to lose it. He does get it. He did get the shot.
Nice.
So now it just looks like it's going to be 5-on-1. I don't see another Jesters player.
And there goes the corner.
Looks like maybe there's a back center player. You going to clear it?
Yep,
nope.
I believe it's clear.
Wow.
Greenville's coming out strong.
Greenville has some of the fastest points we've seen so far. So to give you some context on that, we had a game where it was 1 point. It was 2-1, the entire 15-minute match, right? This one, we've had Growl has scored a 30-second point and then a minute and 30-second point. Wow. So some of the fastest points we've seen so far out here. Now, what do you think about the addition of the cake there in the 50 snake? I know you play the snake side. Does that affect a lot?
I think it made it better in my opinion. I think at first a lot of teams thought it was going to be a disadvantage and stuff, but I think now playing that big brick on the snake side, it's allowed a lot more to happen. You're allowed to have more wrap shots on like the home, the back temple, and all that stuff on the snake side. I think it makes it a lot better in my opinion.
It's awesome.
But it definitely slows it down a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So nice to see here Growl really coming out. After struggling a little bit yesterday, I was talking to Pat McKenna, coach of Greenville Growl, and one of the things he was saying was all the teams that are kind of like quote-unquote superstar teams down here really put together a lot of talent, have been struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
And teams that essentially have brought on some younger guys like yourself or teams that have been around a while like the Padres, not struggling as much, right? So I think it comes down to synergy and having that core. These guys have been playing together for a long time. Have that kind of that chemistry makes things easy. When you have a bunch of stars coming in from all over the place that don't have as much experience, we're starting to see a little bit of struggle out of that. And that just shows, the dominance on this field and how it could just really shift. Doesn't matter if you're a superstar. If you're not playing team paintball, right?
I agree.
It's not going to help you out here. So as we get into this next point, we're going to see, again, Kerr coming over from A-Team, now playing with Good Games.
Yep.
On the break here, dual screen breakout. Oh, the Mutiny player definitely just caught a hot one going up. Let's see if he can Jedi mind trick the ref.
Going to check him, yeah. He might be clean.
Oh.
Yep, player's clean.
Yeah, great job there.
So, yeah, once again, taking the wedges on the snake side. Seems like a lot of players are playing that. 5-on-5 breakout, yep. Oh, nope. It looks like GG's losing 2, yeah.
So great job. Ref running in to check the... Oh, and a penalty going to be assessed on Good Games. So now evening the body count up.
Yep, 3-on-3 paintball.
So little bit of a struggle there. I mean, Good Games was in a good position, but can't get that penalty. Looks like Mutiny losing another player. Oh, no, they're losing another player. So now it's 2-on-3 in favor of Good Games. Really locking things down now. This is a situation where you just got to take a deep breath and not get too caught up in the fact you got a penalty. A lot of teams, when they get that penalty, they start, charging to their deaths and trying to do a bunch of things to play the day. But that being said, Mutiny is all the way into Good Game side of the field right now.
Yeah, he just really needs to. He has a lot of real estate up there. I think he just needs to work with this guy. It's tough, though, because he's back there in the Dorito side can back there. It's a lot of space in between them.
Yeah, kind of stuck. I mean, he has a really good cross shot, but unfortunately, this player for Mutiny is so tucked in. And now he switches sides. So this is where if he was on that cut, he probably could have caught him going in. Or caught him switching sides, but.
Oh, I think he took one, yep. Mutiny losing another body.
Yep, taking a hot one. Got to be careful there with the signaling, right? Ref's not liking that too much. You're walking by, staring at somebody, kind of letting them know where they're at, Kind
of bird dogging them.
Yeah, we've seen refs calling penalties for that all day yesterday for the bird dog.
Is it a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1?
I believe it's a 2-on-1. I see two Good Games players kind of stacked up next to each other. I don't see the Dorito side player anymore for Good Games.
Oh, penalty assessed.
And a penalties in a minor or major. I didn't see it.
I think it was a minor. I think
it was a minor?
That's going to do it, yep.
Wow, so that's going to take out. So Good Games with two minors in a row in the same point. See, I thought Good Games had taken a hot one when they were moving up, but didn't necessarily know if it was just a bounce. Now again, paint is going to be, is that Aaron Tholey close? Of course it's Aaron Tholey. Yeah. Legendary pro, Mutiny, Aftershock, a ton of other pro teams coming back out of retirement. But what I was saying is how you care for your paint is huge out here. With the humidity, the temperature. We've seen a lot of bounces from all kinds of different teams and different paints just because once that paint sits in your loader for half a second and when you come off the field, we see a lot of teams dumping their paint into a box, getting fresh paint.
Yep.
I'd rather have paint break in your loader once than paint bounce all day long.
I completely agree with that. And, yeah, there's a lot of bounce shots out there, too. That's another thing I've noticed, yeah.
So talk to me about them. Where's these bounce shots at?
There's a lot on these two snakeside cakes right here at the 50. Honestly, in that whole triangle area right there, it's just bounce city, to be honest. Off of the – we're breaking out now.
So on the breakout here, Jesters making a big move up. Ooh.
Losing one for Greenville. It's a wide snake body. Oh, losing two. Dorito Corner's taking one, too.
I think the player seen the ref running in on him was like, I'm just going to go ahead and go out.
Yeah, just took off, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to try to hide this hit. Never mind. So Jesters bringing this one back. 5-on-3 right now, body count. 13 minutes, 11 seconds left to go.
Yep.
Growl up by 2. Plenty of time for Jesters to try to come back on this one.
I think the move here for the Jesters guy is to take this brick on the snake side. And just start taking real estate on these guys.
The inside brick, the big brick?
Yeah, the inside big brick. He could even go into their snake, honestly. Start doing some damage there.
We've seen a lot of people take the inside route there, get into the snake, and then come into the other opponent's snake one and just start roping up their
that's great as well, yeah.
All right, so you're down right now. 5 bodies to 3. Growl stuck in the back line there. What's your move right now? What's your move if you're the 3 right here for Growl? What's your move to try to get out of this?
I think the middle, the little temple player, I think it's his move, honestly. I think he needs to get up into either into the snake, maybe into the snake W, or even into the snake wedge. I think now it's a little bit too late, though, because this guy, he took the real estate up at that snake brick.
So just like you said, right, what needed to happen, player going into that brick on the 50-yard line, ref coming in to check him.
Oh, he's out, yep.
Oh, he's out now. Okay,
2-on-5.
Getting the crossfield shot on the Growl player. So now only 2 Growl players left alive. Now, I bet you're wondering yourself, why doesn't Growl just towel it and save the time? Well, this field is a lockdown field where you can very easily burn time. Oh, but it's going to be too little too late. They're going to lose they're going to lose all 3 of their back players at the same time. Jesters is going to play a little one-on-one with their own teammates.
I think they won that 5 up, right?
I believe it was a perfect point for them. It was.
Nice.
So good job by the Jesters to not get down after losing 2 points in a row, especially that first point. Just like a bomb went off over there. So
that is definitely not what you would want to happen on that first point.
Yeah, great job by the Jesters to come back.
Agreed.
So this has been, we've seen several teams. On the last set, we've seen Ology lose 3 high body situations in a row.
That's been happening a lot. It's really hard at the end game situations to just find where the bodies are and stuff, and just to kind of just settle down and just kind of just relax and just play with your boys at the end.
Now we have, again, we have a situation right now, 11 minutes, 8 seconds left to go, all tied up 1-1. Mutiny fighting back after Good Games got 2 minor penalties in a row. Not exactly what you want to see.
Oh, it looks like they're going to be
almost a bad breakout.
Yeah. So, yeah, once again, I think both teams are going to be taking the snake side wedges.
Yep, so mirroring that up.
Looked like the snake side wedge for GG took a bounce. Losing 1 for GG.
So GG loses a snake side player.
5-on-4, possibly a 5-on-3 here.
Ref running in.
5-on-3.
All right.
5-on-2.
Wow, Mutiny just storming down the field right now.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be it. Yep.
Good Games out of their bunkers.
Mutiny lost 1, yeah.
And
4-on-1. Nope, that's it. Yeah.
Perez just took about a whole half a loader in his back as he's walking out.
Yeah, they're going to towel that.
Yeah, great job. Oh, that's just saving time there by Good Games.
Agreed, yeah. So 2-1 for Mutiny. Mutiny's playing it really good.
Yeah, and this is looking at they're not happy right now. There's something going on right now between Mutiny and Good Games. They're just staring each other down. The fire in the eyes of these Mutiny players.
I love
it.
Yeah, the intensity. It's great.
And I'll tell you what, the refs on this field have been absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to all the refs out here on the Lone Wolf Premier field. They have a fine line. They'll let players kind of go a little bit, right? A little extra love is what I like to call it. But they don't let it go too wild. Right.
Yeah. I think that's important, yeah.
So it's a bloody knuckles game, right? It's one of those games where a Growl might get a bad start.
Might start. Oh, it looks like they're going to start 4-on-5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, he's not going to get it. They're going to call him out.
Yep.
So that's just bad management right there in the pits. Agreed. Guns. I mean,
look, his hopper's flying up over there too, walking off.
So that's just you can't have that happen.
Agreed.
Right? That's a situation right there where you need to have, and I tell all my guys, you need to have a 6th guy out there ready to go. So if you got someone's gun is bad, you just go ahead and chrono and take care of it.
100%. I completely agree. That's something we mainly focus on in the pits.
So now let's see. So Jesters, I don't know if they know they already dropped. They already shot a body. Oh, they're going to go ahead and tie it up. So great job by Growl to get that kill back.
Oh yeah.
So where are the bodies right now? What can you see?
So Greenville has one in the snake side brick, trying to make something happen right there. Unfortunately, I think he missed that shot on the guy in the snake wedge. So I really like the snake 1 bunker, which is the outside wedge on the snake side. I think that's important, keeping that cross right there, and just kind of locking down the D side because he's keeping that guy in the Dorito 1 pretty honest over there. Looks like the wedge and the snake brick are going to trade out for these two. So now it's 3-on-3.
Yeah, great job there from Growl to even the body count up right away, and now bringing it to an even spread. MJ here for Growl coming over from Notorious, helping out the Growl squad here in the snake.
The snake 50 might get a shot on. Oh no, looks like he was going to get a shot on the guy in the snake side, lay down like the what would you call that? Like
we call it the insert to the snake, the little brick.
Yeah, the insert to the snake. Yeah. Move back. That's interesting.
Yeah, MJ kind of tactical retreat. I think he's trying to
keep that Dorito honest.
Yeah, keep the Dorito honest. Try to cut that lane off, but he knew he couldn't get across because there was guy covering him. Mm-hmm. But he could go inside around the cake that blocks that gap out and go into their snake 1 and get a shot over the wing.
Yeah,
into
he could
Dorito.
blind shoot that. Yeah.
So now he's got somebody behind him. Growl backing him up.
This guy in the intro to the snake for Jesters, I think. For a second there, he had a move, but now that the guy in the tall snake tower for Greenville is going to take it over. So
3-on-3. Oh, 2-on-3. As we say that, Growl's going to lose another body. Jester's bringing this one back.
Yeah.
Looked like they had a bad start, and now they're just go ahead and bring it back here as Jester's player is going to move into snake 1. Now he's down, getting into 50 snake. He's going to look and wrap.
I don't think he knows where this guy is yet.
Okay, so
Good
great
trade.
job. Yeah, great pickup there by MJ to stop that progression. Unfortunately, I think it's still going to be 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Yep, so there's a player in the center little Aztec there, moving his way up into the snake. And there's a player on the Dorito side for the Jesters. Oh, but he gets it, so it's a one-on-one. Oh, and he pulls it up. Wow.
What a point for Growl.
Just 2 one-on-ones in a row. So who is this? I'm trying to figure out who this player is right here. He doesn't know where the bodies are. He doesn't realize he shot 2.
Yeah.
So number 72. Number 72 for Growl.
I think also at the end game situations, with all the big breaks and all the bunkers on the field, it's really hard to assess what's happening and all that stuff. And especially early game for those back players on the snake side, with all those bricks and all the wedges and all that stuff on the snake side, it's super tough trying to figure out where people are and all that stuff.
Yeah, so great job by Growl, going up by 2 now.
Oh, yeah, he's stoked.
Yeah, he is. Look, their pits are fired up for him right now.
Yeah, they are.
Dearman coming back. So Dearman, old school Philly Americans player.
Awesome.
Yeah, coming back in the game. I think personally Oliver Lang has really opened the door for some of these older pros to come back.
I completely agree.
We were seeing Aaron Tholey come back. We're seeing Dearman come back. We see Laster now playing pro again with Revo. I mean, it's really, which is great to see, really open things up to help out, get all these older people who had, and I say older, I'm older too, but seeing all the legends come back is great.
It is. I completely agree.
So
he's going to take it wide on the break over here.
It looks like 5-on-5 on the breakout.
No.
Another. Did they just get another penalty?
I don't think they got a penalty. I think they dropped 2 bodies.
Okay, so Good Games getting shot out of their spots on the break. So lane shooting top notch right here.
Agreed. Mutiny dropped 1 body on the Dorito side, so I believe it's a 4-on-3. This Mutiny guy and the snake, they're taking a lot of real estate. Yeah, Perez is taking a lot.
Number 9, absolute savage for Mutiny.
Agreed. It was great playing against him yesterday. He's very, very aggressive, very fast player. I like it.
Now they're going to shoot the corner player out for Good Games. So Good Games.
4-on-2, yeah.
Looking into not the situation you want to be in right now, looking into 4 guns.
Agreed.
They're going to shoot another player out. So it looks like it's going to be 1-on-3 or 1-on-4.
I think the ball here is the guy for Mutiny and the snake brick. I think he needs to get to their snake wedge, kind of take a little bit more real estate.
Yeah, I don't think they realized they shot the corner player out. I'm pretty sure that he's already gone, the Dorito corner player.
Yeah. But I think also they're up on bodies. Oh, it looks like Unger's gun is down in the home for GG.
Oh, okay, so that's where the second body is. He's just been hiding this whole time. There we go. Yeah, Unger, a little loader surgery. Not loader surgery. She's like, yeah, it looks like loader surgery.
I think his gun might be back up now.
So Hank is stuck right now. Tall socks.
Oh, it looked like one of the GG guys is making a move on the Dorito side. Might be on their side of the field or something.
So I think we actually got some bodies confused. I think the Mutiny guys were walking out. We thought it was the Good Game guys. Looks
like GG just dropped another player on the snake side. I think Unger's making something happen on the Dorito side.
So Hank Stone takes the walk. Oh my God! They lost. Unger. They finally got Unger. Unger one-balled him. He musket-balled him.
That is insane. Oh, yeah, they don't know where he is.
Oh my God! So Unger just one-balls 2 players. Let's go, Unger.
Oh, he's hyped.
Yeah, so Kohler's going to go ahead and run that one in. So they completely lose Unger in the home. He loads a paintball, shoots him, pulls another paintball out of his pocket, puts it in, and shoots another player.
That was phenomenal.
Wow.
Phenomenally played by GG and Unger and Kohler. They played that phenomenally.
Let's go. Unger holding it up, showing everybody, I just shot you chumps with no loader.
2 balls, that's all it takes. 2 balls, 2 bodies.
Hey, everybody at home, that's where your snap shooting drills and your accuracy really plays a part. So, yeah, what a great job by Mutiny. Just really, Good Games, giving it to Mutiny there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. If I'm Mutiny right now, I'm upset.
It's devastating, yeah.
What a momentum killer right there. You guys just lost. Now, they were in all the right positions. We did get some bodies lost because our jerseys do look the same. Mutiny's pits on the other side, so Mutiny was actually walking around, so it looked like Good Games was dying, but it was actually Mutiny players. So, anyways, back in this breakout right now, Jesters down by 2 to Greenville Growl. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. 5-on-5 breakout. Let's see what the Jesters can do if they can try to bring this one back. with under 8 minutes left to go.
Looks like the Jesters are going to take a little bit of a more aggressive on the snake side than Growl is. I think Growl's also just locking it up. They're 3-on-1, just playing their paintball.
So if you're just now tuning in, again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Brody Lewis, standout young star here for A-Team. As we're watching the Growl and Jesters match, still 5-on-5. Oh, and as I say that, Jesters player does take a walk, trying to fill the corner, it looked like.
5-on-4 now. Growl's up.
So Lester going to go ahead and move into that corner, try to help. So we're seeing this, a lot of players stacked up on the snake side, right? That's how dominant the snake side is. But like we see with the last point, you can make some moves on the D side. So
yeah.
Great job at number 13, Growl. He's going to go into the snake, crawl that
it looks like he
team.
got a shot on the Dorito guy over there, maybe. Nobody, I think he tucked in over there. But yeah, I think at the breakout here, Growl and both Jesters, they both were locking it up on the snake side. Now this guy for the Growl, 13, he's up in the snake brick. He's taking some real estate up there.
Absolutely. So again, this is a situation where, you know, this field can be locked down, but Jesters need to come back by 2, plenty of time left to go. And new rule change for semi-pro, we do have overtimes now. Last year we didn't. We had tie matches. This time, not so much. Another hopper situation here
in the
going on.
Freeze, yeah.
And again, if you're just now tuning in, we have a great day of special guests headed up for you. On
Looks
top
like
of all this action. Oh, good job.
So 4-on-4 now.
Yep, and that's the situation. That's what we need to see there. Jesters knew they had to do something.
Jesters dropping another body from the 50.
Yeah.
Freeze is going to fill in there. Oh, dropping another body.
Freeze just absolute savage mode. Freeze almost shoots his own player on the pod pack as his player runs through his lane. So now they're just focused on one player. I believe it is a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. They're trying to find the last body here. In the Dorito side, they're battling. So it's 2-on-1, and they're just going to, they're going to, Freeze wanted it. Freeze wanted 3-on-1. There's a player back here in the
Dorito corner.
Corner just chilling. Just chilling. So
it's a great point for Growl.
Growl coming back now.
I think also the field was playing a lot different than it was for practice for a lot of people. I think during practice it was a lot faster and all that. I think now the games are starting to go a little bit slower and stuff.
So we may have a replay here, trying to put something together new for the field. So here's the musket ball. As you can see, no loader. One ball right there from Unger. And right before that, he had shot somebody else. Look how stoked he is on that. I mean, he's got to go back and get his loader. What an amazing situation there. Unger, you can see how hype. Good Games needed that one as Mutiny was starting to, kind of run away with it a little bit, scoring those unanswered points. So let's see if they can bring it back. Mutiny here on your screen on the breakout. Heavy guns going deep also into the snake, making it alive. If I was Mutiny, or if I was Good Games, I'd be keying up on Perez pretty hard.
I agree.
That being said, Mutiny is going to lose a body off the break, so good shooting there by Good Games. 5-on-4 breakout right now, and Good Games has the momentum. After that Unger situation, you have the momentum. You need to start pushing it and playing that Good Games distortion, trade my gun, style that we're used to seeing.
Looks like Mutiny's definitely taking the wide type of situation on the snake side.
Ref running in to check the player in the Dorito. Is he called him out or is he gonna call him clean? It's a deep look.
I think he's good, yeah.
If he's good. All right, so still 5-on-4 right now. Good Games, much better field position as I believe this is James Link. Oh, James Link is gonna get the shot on the back center player. Great job by Link getting a kill.
5-on-3 now, yep.
And he's clean. So they're looking at the player in the insert bunker to the snake. He is clean. So you can see right there, McDonald, phenomenal player, kind of a rock for that team. He's holding it down, shooting crossfield. I don't think they realize Lenk has gone back and forth.
I think Perez took the snake one.
So you can see here Link in that 50-yard line brick, battling right now. Oh, and he's going to piece up the head.
Take him.
Great job there.
Oh,
but
looks like
they got to be careful. I don't think Kerr realizes that they've moved in. He's getting ready to go do him. And they switch sides at the wrong time. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Woo.
it might be a penalty.
Hank is.
Oh, yeah, penalty thrown on the Dorito side of the field.
Wow. So that is going to end up being. So there's madness going on right now. So McDonald and Hank now get into it. McDonald just punched Hank.
Wow.
And
so
McDonald punches Hank after Hank gives him quite a bit in the back.
Oh, yeah. He gave him a lot in the back.
I think did he just one-hand gangster gat somebody? We're trying to figure out what's going on right now. So a major penalty was thrown on the Mutiny side of the field. Hank Stump wasn't shot. Kohler just swagoo on that one. Great job.
Yeah, he did.
So Skipping, happy about that. So let's break this down real quick because there was a lot that happened, and we were trying to figure out what's going on the sideline here. So as everything happened, McDonald comes through, makes a great move, bunkers out Link. At the same time, Hank, with the coverage, shoots out McDonald. So on the way out, though, McDonald's walking out. Hank decides to give him about 15 in his back.
Oh, yeah.
So that causes some tensions and chaos right there. Now, I will say this. Hank, very familiar with the Mutiny camp. Came up under Aaron Tholey, knows those guys really well, but you still can't do that kind of stuff,
I
right?
completely agree.
So at the same time that's all happening, Hank and McDonald's are getting into it. A minor penalty or a major penalty goes up on Mutiny side of the field, taking out their whole Dorito side, leaving one player left for Good Games, Kohler, who went and hung it. As we get into this next action, we're going to see what's going to happen to McDonald because you cannot hit players.
I completely agree.
We'll see what happens there. For that situation, let's see in this one for Greenville Growl and Jesters. Jesters down by 3. Yeah. Growl drops a body. Good job. Good call. Jesters drop a body as well.
So 4-on-4. Oh, looks like the Snakes had brick for Jesters just took a ball. Jesters is taking the Snake 50. This guy at the Snakes had brick's going to lock it up. Oh, he missed his shot on the Snake 50. Right now he's just waiting for something to happen. He might have got, killed the Dorito guy, the number 13. Looks like 77 is going to move back. 13 is going, ref's going in to check him. Might be clean. Oh, it looks like Jeff's going to.
He's not clean anymore.
That's a great move. I don't think Jesters know there's a guy in the corner, though. Yeah. Corner took a shot on the Jesters guy. So now just Tran, 19 in the corner.
So they're talking right now, trying to work it out. That's not Tran, that's MJ. MJ's wearing Tran's jersey.
Oh, okay.
No, you had it right, though. It says Tran on the back of his name. So
it's been complete madness on this field today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, amazing action going on all day long. That's just what we're trying to provide for you out here. So, looked like Jesters toweled it.
Growl's doing great.
Growl looks really good.
Up 4 points.
So, now, Jesters got to bring something back. Staring down a mercy rule loss here if they don't bring it back. So, we have got the resolution to that. I believe that because of that situation, McDonald is going to be suspended for punching a player, which obviously you can't do.
I completely agree with you, yep.
So I believe Hank is also going to be suspended for overshooting, for causing the situation. So both players are suspended. A little bloodbath here going on.
Yeah. Oh, look. Something happened there on that dive.
All right, so Mutiny player going to take the walk. And a penalty going to be assessed. A major penalty assessed on Mutiny.
So 5-on-2 here. GG's up 5. They lost. Yeah,
and they're going to get a minor penalty for arguing the point, which is going to absolutely destroy Mutiny's whole side of the field.
Yeah, that's it, yep. GG is hyped out there.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
So
Kohler's shooting the ground, hyped up while he's coming off.
Is that going to be 4 points? Yeah, but it's 4 on, so 4-2. So this is how fast momentum can swing. Unger comes out, wins the point with 2 musket ball shots, hypes the whole pit up, and this is where some teams need that excitement. they need that kind of hype, right?
Yep.
Where some teams, they need to stay cool, calm, and collected. How would you say the A-team pits are?
I think we are very hyped. I think from just our chance and everything and just our momentum, we're a very aggressive team. We want to get up in people's faces on the field and stuff and just wreak havoc, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So 20 seconds before the point starts, 4 minutes, 1 second left to go. We got a timeout, so we did end up getting a little bit of a timeout there. So set the stage right now. 4 minutes left to go. Greenville Growl up by 4. Jesters are looking through a mercy rule loss right now.
They got to make something happen, yeah.
I believe they're 1-1, so that will put them at 1-2 if they lose this one, making the next match a must-win situation for them. Greenville Growl, on the other hand, they're 1-1 on the day. If they win this one, they're 2-1.
That'll be
so
good, yeah.
There's a chance, based on points margin, that even if they lose the next game, they can still make it in. But obviously, you want to punch your ticket. Win the next 2 games. You're 3-1 going into probably going into Sunday.
Yeah, I think Jesters they need to spice it up a little bit, play faster on this field now. I mean, they're down 4 points. Got to make something happen.
So it's funny about the situation. So even though Hank Stumpf is suspended, he's over there all smiles.
Yeah,
right. Just Hank, a very jovial kind of guy, super happy person. Like I said, some little bit of
some spice on the field.
So on the breakout here, Jesters and Growl. Again, Jesters have to make something happen. They do. They shoot a Growl player out. So now 4-on-5. They got to press. I mean, they can't. Oh, they're going to take a.
Jesters taking a bounce in the snake side wedge.
So the ref's going to come in and check him, see if he's hit. He is hit, so he's going to call him out.
4-on-4.
4-on-4. Lester now.
Trying to make something happen.
Wow, Lester gets an amazing shot in on the player in the tower, so going to take the walk. Now, it looks like Jester's trying to make something happen, but time is just ticking down as we're at 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go, and this becomes increasingly harder. So every second matters when you're down points like this, especially in this kind of field. Jester's player moving into the iron triangle right now.
Good move. Yeah, I was just about to say what you were saying into the snake 50 right there. That was a great move. Look like he's just gonna be assessing on the wire right here.
Now I've seen some wild shots, little blind shots. This player right here in the 50, he kind of moves out a little bit and shoots over the edge of that tower and hits that player in a pod pack.
Yeah, if he backs up, he can actually shoot the guy in the Dorito can over there. Probably hit him in the pod pack from the 50 snake. Looks like Lester's taking another body.
So I believe it's a 3-on-3. In favor of the Jesters right now, field position-wise.
They got to go, yeah.
But, yeah, they got to go. I mean,
they got 4 points to score, and time just ticking at this point.
So, scoring a point a minute is not hard. Or it's completely, I shouldn't say not hard. It's completely doable. But scoring 4 points in 2 minutes.
Very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to get into the 2-minute warning now, as Jesters are trying to dink at this last body. Jesters are playing like they only need 1 point right now.
But in reality, they need 4,
Yeah, they need 4. So now we're under the 2-minute warning as we're minute 59 seconds. And, I mean, it's not over to the Fat Lady Sings, but it's going to be coffin nail here when we get down to under a minute 30. And Growl is just, all they're doing, you see them talking right now, they're just going to sit in their spots.
Yep, they're just locking it up. They got the guy for Growl, they're just locking up the snake guy from the Dorito side.
So number 2 in the Aztec, you have a player over in the Dorito corner and a player in the Dorito 3 on top of your screen. And yeah, they're just going to sit. They're just going to sit. We're minute as trying to move up. Obviously better field positions from Jesters, but they have to push. Oh, and they're going to push right into a gun. But see, it's one of the situations where I'd rather somebody push into a gun and get shot than sit in their spots. If you're in a low body situation, low point situation like this, and you're dying in your back bunkers, if you need to push, don't want to see that. So Dorito side player for the Jesters trying to make something happen. 50-yard line.
I think Freeze is having another problem with his loader over there.
Yeah, 60 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Loader surgery
it's
happening.
The third one this match.
Oh, he's going to catch one though. So
now Snake side is clear. Jesters guy wrapping on the corner. I think now he just got to go.
Yeah. Oh, Greenville player just running through. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Whoa, I don't know. Okay, they're going to call it a fair trade, but that looked like a penalty. Oh, he actually didn't shoot him.
Oh, yep. Growl guy's going to hit the buzzer on him.
Wow, Growl is going to hit the buzzer on him.
That's for a mercy, yeah.
Mercy rule loss. MJ.
Great point by MJ, yeah.
They're checking out MJ right now because they don't understand how MJ survived.
Right, yeah. I don't even understand how he survived that.
Wow, so
that was great, yeah.
MJ bolts from the Dorito 3 all the way onto Jester side of the field, bunkers the player. The player spins and still misses him. And MJ runs in, sees the player. He could stat stuff if he wanted to, but he wanted the mercy rule win for points margin. That's high-level play right there. That's very smart play. So that will do it for the Growl Jesters match. Growl will take the mercy rule win over the Jesters.
Yep.
So great job there by Growl to bring that one back, as it looked like the Jesters were kind of at the beginning of the match. They were in it.
Yeah.
And then Growl just said, nah, dog.
Yeah, just took it from him, yeah.
Just taking it, yeah.
It's like Mutiny's got some catching up to do over here.
Yeah, more time, though. This is definitely more doable.
Agreed.
5 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Good Games up by 2. Mutiny has to swing the momentum somehow. Mm-hmm. Mutiny, after losing McDonald to the suspension, there's in Unger's one-ball situation, they need to bring the pits back up. They need to get hyped. They need to do something, because right now is a situation where if they can't hype themselves up and take a deep breath, then Good Games is just going to run away with this. The last thing you want is give the guys over there in Good Games momentum.
Right, yeah, because when they get that momentum, they're just going.
So we'll see what Mutiny can do. Now, we're going to be in X-Ball right now, so what that means is we play a split deck format. So 4 teams play at one time. So what we do is if two teams finish early, in this case they did, we will see Mutiny and Good Games for the rest of this match, and they will have 2 minutes in between each point. Now, they took a quick technical timeout to clean up the field and blow up a bunker, as you can see the refs working on the field. So Mutiny right now trying to work out a game plan, talking to each other, really just seeing if they can get some quick shots off the break, right? Even up those bodies. If you're Mutiny right now, where are you trying to move to? What's that key bunker you want to get to?
I think it's going to come from Perez. I think it's going to be him kind of moving up on that snake side again. I think he needs to take that brick on the snake side and just start just causing havoc on that side. It's just all about the follow-up on this field. You know what I mean? You go through, maybe take a body or something with you, maybe even take 2 if you get lucky, and then you just have your back players just come up with you. But it's going to be fast, because this field, there's so many opportunities on this field.
Absolutely, and that's the thing, is how do you capitalize on those opportunities, right?
I agree, yep.
One of the biggest things we have to do, and it looks like the clock is stopped. So there's a ref meeting happening right now. They're trying to figure out, as there's dogs running around making loud noises.
Yeah.
So kind of caught us all off guard there. We started hearing dogs all of a sudden. Like, where's our dogs at?
Yeah.
So the ref's still talking right now. I'm curious what they're talking about at that last second. I think they're still trying to work out with Good Games what they're going to end up doing.
It's definitely gotten a lot hotter out here now. I think both teams they're both playing really well. I think it's just the momentum that Good Game has right now. I think they're just confident. You know what I mean? That's important, very important.
So from what I'm hearing from the Ultimate right now, talking to the Good Games ref, they're seeing if Mutiny should start down bodies for a gross major for wiping.
Wow.
So
it's penalty.
So I wonder if that was the penalty that we've seen that they're discussing right now. Because for a gross major, if you go for wiping, essentially what happens there is, they pull out more than just the 2 players. It's ref's discretion at that point. But looking at they're discussing right now based on the rule book. I mean, gross major could be a suspension as well. It could be It could be the rest of the game suspension. Now, Mutiny already has 1 player suspended. I'm not sure how deep the roster is. I believe they have 8 guys here. Last thing you want to do is get 2 players suspended in the same game.
I completely agree with you.
So
that just leaves one body to fill in for them.
So they're going to go ahead and restart. So they're going to Mutiny is going to start.
Both teams. Oh, taking the snake side brick off the rip.
Yeah, 5 on 5.
Perez being very aggressive on the snake side. I think I've seen that a lot with Mutiny. They've been moving very fast on the snake side. I think that's where their attack comes from most of the time.
Yep, no,
Mutiny dropping one body on the D side over there.
So they killed the corner player.
Dropping 2 bodies. So
oh wow, Perez going to get the trade out. Great job by Perez.
And now it's a 4-on-2, I believe. One in the Dorito side can for Mutiny, and one in the snake side insert. Snake side insert is having hopper problems again.
Yeah, loader. We've seen a ton of loader problems out here.
Oh yeah.
You know what my guess is? My guess is it's fat balls from swelling.
I think so too. Yeah.
So getting stuck in the loader breach.
You know, Perez is just stuck in that insert right now, trying to make something happen. Trying to figure out the field right now.
Looks like you got his gun working.
I think, yeah, Good Game just going to sit back and just sit on their guns right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're up on points. There's plenty of time in this field. All they got to do is just run the clock out.
And Good Games is stacked with former pro talent,
Agreed.
so they know how to lock this field down. They know what they're doing here.
100%, yeah.
So let's see if Good Games, so there's Kohler on your screen right now. Kohler, another young star as well.
Oh, yeah, he's very fast, very aggressive, very smart player as well, too. Great Dorito side attacker.
As we say that, he almost just got clipped, had to take the quick head check in. So looking cross here, figuring out where the bodies are. Perez is calling out to his teammate, trying to communicate. Let's see what Perez can do here. He's down.
I think this is the right move here.
So you can see Perez there in Good Game side of the field, trying to get the shot through on the snake side. He's hunting right now. He wants to get a kill. I believe that's Kerr. Yeah, that's Kerr, number 4 in the home, which is that very back center bunker. Right next to him is number 67, which is Unger, and they also have Kohler. Kohler is just trying to stop any sort of cross field. So we have seen this before with Good Games where they hunker in, and unfortunately they end up losing the point. So Good Games is a team that needs to push. They're a very aggressive attack style. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Perez wants to make the move across. Got to be careful. This is where Kohler, if Perez makes that move across, Kohler has to be ball-on-ball accuracy because if he lets Perez get into their side of the field, it could be a very bad situation.
That's the game opener right now.
So you see the Mutiny players talking to each other. I believe there's only 2 Mutiny players left alive. I don't see the third one on the Dorito side.
Yeah, me neither.
I see 2 of them on the snake side talking to each other. So I believe it's 2 on 3.
That Dorito side that Kohler's in, the Dorito 1 bunker, the small one, that's been very crucial in late game. That one and the big Dorito on the inside right in front of him as well. I think those 2 are very, very good bunkers for locking down the inside of the field when it comes to late game things.
So here he goes. He's going to wrap the inside. He's going to try to get a shot on Kohler. He's going to miss. So now Kohler's tucked in. Oh, and Unger's going to make him wear it. But is Kohler going to get caught? So Kohler let him go through. So Mutiny's going to towel it.
So
2
Good
minutes.
Game's going to take another point, 5-2.
Oh, that was a tough one because, I mean, in that situation right there, right, in a low body situation, you're up on points, or you're down on points rather. You're in all the right positions. You know what Good Games is going to do.
Yep.
They're just going to tuck in their spots. All they're going to do is they're going to wait for you to try to move in to them.
100%.
So Mutiny was almost able to put it together. So
I think they just burned too much time out. It was just too much time that they took. You know what I mean? They had the right positions and stuff. They just didn't key up on those bodies and stuff.
So you can see the refs right there cleaning off the bunkers, and the reason they're doing that, especially in certain positions, is because of rub, right? So rub is commonly, and that's essentially what that is. The ref will put their hands together and they'll rub their hands. What that means is the player is not shot. It is rub from the bunker where they're tucking in real tight. But sometimes that rub can end up looking like a hit, and players can get called out for it. So let's see. We got
Mutiny walking out in the box right now.
going is out there.
Kind ref, wiping him off.
Yep. So Goin is Goin, Goin. He's one of the new pickups for Good Games. Divisional guy that came through, able to make the squad. Glad to see him getting a spin. And we'll see this quite a bit. We'll see teams that have some younger guys on them get some spins. So it looks like number 4 Kerr's going back out there.
Yeah, Good Games been playing this great. I think Mutiny did both great lines out here today, I think.
Yep.
Both of them have been playing amazing.
Unger, Kohler. Yeah, my guess is they're going to ride the brakes off of Unger, Kohler, Wank. Those are going to be the 3 that we'll see quite a bit, and Kerr. Haber also sitting in the wings waiting to go. They just Good Games is just so stacked with talent right now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's why everyone was a little surprised that they ended up going 1-1 yesterday.
Even we were surprised, yeah. I think Mutiny now is where they're going to kind of kick it into action. I think now they know, all right, we're low on body, on time. Now they're going to start to push the field and assess the situation. But Good Games hype. I mean, Cole's over there giving back pats, everything. They're just hyping the boys up, you know what I mean? That's important.
They also have Galakowski as helping coach them. I believe he'll be playing with them in the next event as well. So, former San Diego Aftermath player.
That'll be good. That'll be very good for them.
It's like, so Good Games is going to have like 5 former pro players on their team.
That's crazy.
So, that's all right, though. We'll see what they can do here as 10 seconds in this breakout. 5-2. Mutiny down by 3. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. So big guns off the break by Good Games.
Taking the...
Mutiny's just running down the field right now. He's going to get... Oh, Mutiny player's going to get 1. He's going to trade.
So 4-on-4 for Mutiny. Mutiny is up both...
There's 3 players from Mutiny in the 50-yard lines right now.
Taking their side of the field now on the snake side. I think now he's got to key up on this Dorito corner guy.
These Mutiny guys are going to make sure they don't shoot each other in the head. Oh, my God. Did he just piece up his own player?
It's close.
Ooh, that was close. So number 9, Perez, almost just shoots the other 9, Perez, in the head. But Perez is going to take the walk.
It's a great shot on the inside of the snake 50 right there.
I just realized there's 2 players wearing Perez.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
So that's all right. Both Perez's in the snake. So Perez, number 2, is trying to get a shot crossfield, but he's got to be careful because, Good Games, what a shot.
From the Dorito can over that side. Just right on the wrap shot.
Pump him a little more, too. Golly.
Yeah, Good Games just got that momentum going now.
Yeah, they're fired up. This is a dangerous Good Games team.
Yeah, it is. So I think Mutiny has 2 bodies now. I think they're one up the middle at the 50 and the other one on the back side of the snake side. I think definitely you shouldn't be in the back when you're 5-on-2, but...
No, I believe it's 3-on-2 now. 4-on-2. 4-on-2 is Kohler is over there in that little bunker. 60 seconds left to go. Yeah, it's about to be curtains a little bit for Mutiny, unfortunately. So, shout out to all the semi-pro WNXL teams playing on this beautiful Lone Wolf paintball field.
Agreed. Great field, great refs.
Oh, and Mutiny's going to get his eye dotted there. He's going to shoot the net, get some spray going.
Now Kohler's just going to start working the D side over there.
You can definitely tell there's no love lost
Kerr's
right
going
now.
up in the middle. Oh, yeah. Mutiny's going to lose that body. So, yeah, 6-2 for GG.
And just for points margin, Kohler's going to go ahead and run that one in, too. So, 20 seconds left. See, they could have...
Could have just ran the timeout, but they want the point margin.
Yeah, they want the point margin.
That's good, yeah. And I think Mutiny has 1 more point after this because it's over 10 seconds still. So it'll be a fast point. Oh, things could get heated next point.
Yeah, I would expect it. So if Mutiny knows that they're going to lose anyways,
they're just going to send it.
I would expect to see time expires. Mm-hmm. Everyone's still blasting each other.
I completely 100% agree with you.
So
people are going to be in each other's faces. They're going to be overshooting.
We've seen that at the start of a point.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
I could see at the start of the match. I could definitely see that at the end of the match. These guys definitely chirping at each other right now.
Yeah. This is a great match. 2 great teams playing each other.
Do you think Good Games is going to try in 20 seconds to get the mercy rule win? Do you think they're just going to go, all the way down the field and try to get the mercy rule just for the points margin? Because they did go 1-1. So the best points margin that Good Games can get, that could help them if they do end up dropping the next game.
I think they are because, I mean, why not? You know what I mean? If, say, they even do lose this point, they're still going to be up 6-3. And if they do win the point, it's worth the risk because then they're going to be 7-2.
Yeah,
I mean?
absolutely. So timeout called right now. So looks who they're going to send out. I think they're going to send out all their young guys. They're going to send out Going. I think they're going to send out Fuchs might be getting a spin. This is where I'd rest some of my guys.
I agree, yeah.
Like guys like Kohler, I would rest him just because he's been running crazy on the Doritos side. I would send out Fuchs. I would send out Kerr, who's been in the back. Send out Haber. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do that. Looks like Kohler's going to get a rest.
Yep.
And, yeah, this is a situation where sitting Kohler tells me that they're not going to go for the mercy rule.
Yeah.
Because if they were going to go for the mercy rule win, they'd have Kohler on the field. He's one of the faster guys on the team.
So, yeah, I think they're just going to sit back, lock it up, and just let them run through their guns.
Yeah.
I think Mutiny probably – they're just going to – I mean, they just got to go. You know what I mean? At that point. 20 seconds left. They got to – there's no way they can win 4 points, but they just got to go.
Yep, so Kerr, Unger, Haber, Going, and that's either Fuchs. No, Fuchs is up right there, so it's not Fuchs. So I bet you that's Wank.
Yeah, I did see Wank walking out there.
I'm telling you, I promise you what's going to happen right now is Mutiny is just going to run.
Just nonstop.
They're throwing the bayonets on, and they're going close quarters combat, they're just going to piece up. Because if they get now here's the curse and the blessing about that, though, right? They can do that, but the problem they're going to have is always having fun. Good Games feeling real good, chirping me up a little bit too, but you could still get suspended.
Oh, yeah.
So the actions of this match could bleed into the next match, so they got to be careful. Little overshooting is fun, don't get me wrong, good action, great pictures, that kind of stuff, but you don't want to kind of, put your team down because you want to settle some score or vendetta.
Exactly. And just don't be selfish about it, you know what I mean? That's the main important thing.
Yeah. Haber, just a little background, Haber and Unger and all those guys there. So Unger was actually hurt pretty badly at World Cup and played through the pain because of he had gotten an injury to his groin and was actually bleeding through his pants while playing.
Wow, that is terrible. How'd they do during World Cup?
I think they took 4th overall. Distortion at they took 3rd overall. They took 3rd overall at Cup.
Awesome.
And like I said, it was a heartbreaker quarterfinals match, the one-on-one situation. So, but it's kind of spoiled. Notorious played spoiler for everybody. So Notorious, brand new pro team coming from semi-pro, definitely played spoiler. Everyone thought that PB Fit or Blast Camp was going to take the spot because, PB Fit had won an event, Blast Camp had won a couple events. So Notorious, they were just the most consistent team always in the finals. Mm-hmm. So it was I want to say, and don't quote me on this, but I want to say Notorious was only not in one finals, as far for the majors.
Yeah, they definitely snuck their way up there. I think they were getting a lot of thirds, and then towards the end of the season is when they started winning a lot. But
they turned the gas on a little bit.
Yeah, it was between Blast Camp, what was the other one you said?
PB Fit.
Blast Camp, PB Fit, A-Team, and definitely Notorious. But Notorious definitely snuck its way up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what we have a little bit of a technical timeout. Refs are discussing. So and this just shows the seriousness of this.
Oh, yeah.
So Good Games coach is arguing that because of the penalty at the end of the last point, they should be starting because the player came off. So the Mutiny player came off the box and shot the net.
Yeah, right at the other team's pits. Yeah.
Yep. So now they're starting down 3 bodies. They're only starting with 2 players.
At this point, yeah.
They're
going to go for it.
Haber's going to fall. Haber's going to fall over. He's full sending it.
Haber might get it. I think he is. So I think that's going to be that's going to be a mercy for Good Game.
Wow, so Good Games is
great.
going to – so count me corrected. Good Games is going to get the mercy roll win with 9 seconds left to go on Mutiny. Yep. Mutiny happened to start with 2 players because of that penalty. And this is where – And I get it. I do get it. But this is where penalties play a huge factor in the match. And I'll say stupid. A stupid move like shooting your opponent's pits after you're dead, it just costs you. There's no point.
Yeah, it's just the selfish stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's a team effort. You know what I mean? And when people are just going off doing their own thing and just kind of, I mean, like chirping and all that, it's okay, you know what I mean? But when you're doing all that extra stuff and all that, it can really affect your team, just as we saw here.
So the suspended players will go back to their teams for the next game. Again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. Thank you so much to Brody. Glad to see you out here, young, 15 years old, playing semi-pro. You're the future of pro, man. I'm excited to get to watch you today. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be back with Killers taking on Sacramento DMG, Preferred Mob taking on Ology.